Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a young woman named Ella. Ella had a wicked stepmother and 2 stepsisters who made her work as a servant in their home. They treated her horribly, making her do all the housework and never allowing her to attend the royal functions. But Ella never gave up hope. She dreamed of a better life and a chance to be happy. One day, the king invited all the young women in the kingdom to an annual ball at the palace, hoping that his son, the prince, would find a bride. Ella longed to go, but her stepsisters made fun of her, saying she wasn't pretty enough to catch the prince's eye. Just then, a magical fairy godmother appeared, saying, "Don't be sad, Ella, I will take you to the ball." With a wave of her magic wand, the fairy godmother transformed a pumpkin into a golden carriage, mice into horses, and Ella's rags into a beautiful gown. "But the spell will break at midnight," warned the fairy godmother, "and you must return before then, or the transformation will be permanent." Ella thanked her fairy godmother Anne arrived at the palace in her beautiful carriage. The stepsisters had also gone to the ball, but when they saw Ella, they were shocked by her beauty. Ella danced with the prince all evening, and he was enchanted by her grace and kindness. As the clock struck 12, Ella remembered her fairy godmother's warning and ran from the ballroom. She lost one of her golden slippers while escaping. The next day, the prince found the slipper and was determined to find its owner. He announced that he would marry the woman whose foot the slipper fit. The stepsisters were overjoyed and thought it would be one of them. They tried to fit the shoe on their feet, but it was no use. It was too small. Then came Ella. When she heard about the shoe, she knew it was hers, but she was afraid to come forward. The stepsisters made fun of her, saying the shoe would never fit her foot. So Ella went to the window and was about to throw the shoe back to them when a guard stepped in front of her. The room fell silent. The stepsisters gasped. The guard bowed low. At that moment, the prince himself entered, carrying the second slipper. He looked at Cinderella and his eyes lit with joy. "It's you," he whispered. "You are the one I have been searching for." Cinderella blushed, her heart racing. The prince knelt and placed the other slipper on her foot. It fit perfectly. In a burst of magic, her gown shimmered back to life, revealing the radiant beauty the world had not seen before. The prince took her hand. "Will you marry me?" Cinderella's eyes filled with happy tears. "Yes, with all my heart." The prince and Cinderella were married 3 days later in a beautiful ceremony. All the people in the kingdom rejoiced, and Ella was finally free from her horrible stepfamily. She and the prince ruled over the kingdom together, and their love for each other only grew stronger with each passing year. And so, my dear children, we see that kindness and inner beauty are more important than outer beauty. And with that, our story time is over. If you like this story, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our enchanting tales. Until next time, may your days be filled with sunshine and your nights with sweet dreams.